Hybrid mutual funds, as the name itself suggests, it invests in both debt and equities. Okay, I mean there is no differentiation. They invest in both. Okay, and this is also divided into three types. One is an aggressive hybrid fund. So as the name itself suggests, these type of hybrid funds park their majority of holdings in equity and minority in debt. Let's say 70-30. 70 in equity, 30 in debt. That's why they are called as aggressive hybrid funds. They generate a little more return than your conservative hybrid funds, where majority of your money is parked in debt and minority is parked in equity. Okay. Last is your balanced hybrid fund. Balanced means not equally, it's not equal. Okay. Balanced means these funds are dynamic, as we saw earlier, dynamic. They have a high portfolio turnover. They consistently take your money from debt to park in equity, take from equity to park in debt. They keep on shifting your holdings or your money so that you end up getting an attractive returns. Okay, so this is about your hybrid mutual funds. Index funds, as Warren Buffett suggests, index funds are the best according to Warren Buffett. After his death, he has asked his estates to invest all his company's money in index funds. Why? Normally an index, as I told you earlier, is a category average. Okay, in India we have two major indexes, Sensex and Nifty. We also have many other indexes which many of you might not be aware of, like Bank Sensex, Bank Nifty, PSU or FMCG Sensex. Many are there. Okay, so the famous two indexes are Sensex and Nifty. To people who don't know what is a Sensex, Sensex is nothing but the average price of shares of top 30 companies trading in the Bombay Stock Exchange. So India has two stock exchanges, Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. So top 30 average price of three companies trading in Bombay Stock Exchange, that is Sensex. Nifty is the average price of top 50 mutual funds trading in NSE. So what does an index mutual fund do? Index mutual fund, the fund manager of the index mutual fund is the most happiest guy. Okay, because he doesn't have to think, he doesn't have to do anything. He just have to park is the money which you are investing in the index mutual fund in the index companies. Okay, so whatever the 30 companies which are getting their place in Sensex, he'll invest in the same proportion the money which you give to him. Whatever the companies which are getting placed in Nifty, he'll invest in same proportion the money in Nifty index. That will be your index mutual funds. So in long term, if you observe, the index mutual funds mostly generate very good returns when compared to other mutual funds. So that is why Warren Buffett is of the suggestion that my estate should invest all my company's money after my demise in index funds. Okay, so yeah, that is all about your index mutual funds. Next, specialty or sectoral funds. Primarily sectoral funds. Okay, so people who are invested in pharma sector are the only people who might be little happy during this corona or during these desperate times. Why? Because they have made a fortune due to COVID-19. All pharma sector stocks shooted up. They made a little more money. Okay, but I mean, like, money anyway doesn't. I mean, fine, and they're not happy. Let's say they have made some money even during this desperate times. Okay, so what is a specialty or sectoral fund? It inputs all your money in one single sector or one single purpose. Or other type of specialty funds are, let's say, tax savings funds. It will invest in ELSs, I mean equity links systematic scheme, with government approved companies. They'll invest in that companies, so that whatever money you invest in ELSs or whatever money you invest in a tax savings fund, you can claim deduction for it in your Income Tax Act. So these are all specialty funds which are in existence for special purposes or which puts all their money in one single sector. Okay, there are similarly there is an FMCG fund, there is a banking and financial sector fund, there is an infrastructure fund. So as the name tells, FMCG sector fund invests only in FMCG companies, fast-moving consumer goods companies. I mean, the companies like ITZ, Hindustan Unilever, these are FMCG companies. They invest only in those companies. Okay, banking and financial sector, similarly, they invest only in banking companies and PSU or only in NBFCs. Infrastructure fund, L&T or infrastructure development companies. This is your specialty or sectoral funds. Next, arbitrage funds. Arbitrage funds is a very, I mean, next to, let's say, next to gilt funds, the lowest risk comes, I mean, funds which offer you the lowest risk is arbitrage funds. Because these funds definitely deal with equity, definitely deal with debt, but they don't make money like others by taking risk. They make money by finding out the price differentials in spot market and derivatives market. Okay, I mean there might be people who are not finance geeks or finance nerds. Spot market and derivatives market relate to stock markets and currency markets, where you can there are many options where you can do a future sell or options buy or option sell, where there is an opportunity. Today, let's say one stock is in a declining trend today, okay, in spot market, the arbitrage fund manager finds a particular stock is in a declining trend, the company is declining, the price of stocks is declining. He also observes there is an futures buy contract for a higher price, okay, than the today's value. It's in declining trend. He'll immediately short sell the future buy and buy the spot cash. I mean spot he'll buy, so that the differential would add up to his profit. But finding out those kind of opportunities is little. It requires more and more efforts. So this arbitrage funds makes very less, I mean, takes very less risk to make very less returns. Normally, these arbitrage funds generate only returns of 6 to 7%. But all these returns are generated by way of playing in derivatives and spot markets by finding out the price differentials. That is about your arbitrage fund.